We're going on holiday. You're taking your shoes off.
Why are you climbing over me? It's too cold, isn't it?
Hi guys, can you say hello? So I think this is the intro to the vlog. We're on holiday. We're in Malta. First holiday, leave the tripod. So it's the first holiday that we've had in 2 years. First holiday with a child. So I don't know if we can call it a holiday, but it's definitely a break. And we're gonna bring you along with us. I should have started this vlog earlier into the trip, but in, you know, typical Amanda fashion, I lost my phone, didn't I? In the transfer from the airport to the hotel, I got out the car and then I realised that I left it in there, and we had to pay the chauffeur, taxi driver guy €30 to bring it back, but we got it back, and so the vlogging can commence. So yeah, I think I've got some clips though. I did take a few clips from earlier today, but yes, we're in Malta. We're only here for a long weekend. It's like our taster of coming out of the country after lockdown during COVID times, and our taster, our little trial of doing it with a kid. We're definitely going to be doing more holidays, but so far it's been really good. Isabella has been so good on the plane this morning. This flight was at 6, we had to get up at 3:30, and she didn't sleep the entire journey. She didn't sleep. She was just chatting and chilling and didn't sleep. But she fell asleep in the transfer to the hotel, and then we went for some lunch, and then we went to the pool where she had a really, really good time. And then she got cold and tired, and so we came back and gave her a bath, and now she's having the time of her life. I do need to do a room tour, but the room, we've set up in it a bit, so it's a bit messy now, but you know what, I'll give you a room tour. We are staying in Malta. I think that's how you say it, but I'll put it on the screen. There might be a lot of naked baby running around in this vlog. It's hot. But yeah, we're staying in Malta, which is like near the sandy beaches in Malta, I believe, but I actually don't know much because we're about to go exploring. And we're staying in the hotel, the Maritime Antonine Hotel. It's like on a high street, a busy high street, and there's like some restaurants around and shops and pharmacies and everything. So lots to do. So it seems like a good location, but we're going to do a bit more exploring and find out what's near us in just a second. But Raf's just in the shower. I'm about to hop in and let's see how it goes. But yeah, I'm so excited to be away. So guys, this is going to be a super quick room tour because we've already started settling in. It's not going to be any tidier than it is now. And Raf's having a shower, so you can probably hear the water, but bear with me. So here's the front door, and then we turn around. And we've decided that the cot is going to go here because when she wakes up, she won't be able to see us. Because we're not used to sharing a room and we don't want her waking up just because we're in the same room as her. But anyway, here's the baby, here's the room. It's a junior suite, but it's like one room suite, so it's not two separate rooms. That's a bit of a shame. But here's the bed. It looks nice and comfy. Ignore all the rubbish everywhere. We've got a TV across from the bed here, a little storage bit. Then here's the seating area. Actually really comfy, good quality sofas. And you can see me there. I'm gonna have a shower in a minute, but yeah, this is the little seating area, ensuite thing. Our wardrobe's over there. I'll show you the bathroom when Raf's out of there, but you can come with me onto the balcony where Isabella has been having the best little time out here. We've still got all our towels drying from swimming, so I don't even know if it's that great to show you, but it's just a little balcony. Yeah, just like two chairs, a table, and then this is like what we're on. So as you can see, I hope you can hear me still. So as you can see, we're on the like busy road kind of thing, but it's nice. You can't hear much from your room, and there's like shops and restaurants all down there. So it's like really good with a kid in a pram. We don't have to catch taxi everywhere if we just want to get a bite to eat. This is actually the front of the hotel, but the hotel is across 2 streets and you go like underground. Izzy, okay? What have you done? And then if we go this way, down there you can see that we're really close to the sea. I think you can see it, yeah. And there's going to be beaches down there. That's where we're going to go now to have a little explore and see what is around us. Morning guys, so it's the first full day and we've had breakfast. You know what, last night actually, I'll tell you about last night. It was interesting. I wasn't sure I was going to go, you know, the first night, she's in a new place. Can say hi? Hi. First night she's in a new place, we were like, oh, but she went down at 9 o'clock instantly. We got in from lunch and stuff and she was so hungry.
You okay?
You okay? She fell over. We got in and she was so tired, that literally put in her pyjamas, put in a sleep suit, read her a book, and she was out like a light, and she stayed asleep until about 20 past half past 1. She sleeps for the night at home, but obviously new environment. It was nice because me and Raf got to have a bit of like evening time together, and she was in a cot for a few hours. And then she woke up, didn't she? And I put her back to sleep maybe 2-3 times, but after about 10-15 minutes she realised she was by herself again, so I kept waking up. And then after that she was just like so awake that we watched Monsters Inc. probably at like 2-3 in the morning, and then she fell asleep in our bed at 4 until about 9 o'clock. So the middle of the night when she was up for those few hours felt like, why is this happening? But actually we got to have a lie-in. We got to watch something last night without her like in the middle of us, so yeah, it's good. Today we're just chilling out by the pool. The sun is just so beautiful right now. We are still in the shade as well for this little one. There's them two doing, you know, whatever they're doing. And we've got our COVID little tests to get home later today, and we're going to do a little bit of exploring. But yeah, this is us.
So at the moment we're just looking at some tours, some entertainment. So if you have a look up here, second floor, 2 blue towels, that's where our apartment is. And you'll see that there's a road here. Entrances over there. There is an entrance just there as well, behind the red car. But this is where we get into our hotel. So we have to go in the hotel, go down a lift. There's a tunnel underneath the road, and we have to get another lift up just so we can get over there. Kind of long. And Izzy is entertaining herself by kicking off her shoes. Alright, your shoes gone.
Signs for World War II air raid shelters. It just looks like this big complex, but unfortunately they've got to call to book on. But it looks pretty cool. Juice.
Please. 7 issues, yeah? That was very good, wasn't
it? Come on, Barbie. Come on, Izzy. Keep going. You watching? Stick. Yeah, no. No, that's it. That's it now. Stop. No more. No more. No, Izzy. Okay, you get. Follow Daddy. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. With you, so you go. She won't keep her hat on. But anyway, guys, we have come to Medina, which is the old capital of Malta, and we are going down to look at this big old building here. We're only going to stay for about an hour because we want to get back to Mediha, which is where we're staying. and Izzy had like this long nap at lunchtime, so we didn't get here till much later. And I think, what time is it, Ralph?
6:30.
It's 6:30 now, so we're gonna go back to Medina for food. But someone's having the best time. Izzy, come on, let's go. Right guys, I hope you can hear me, but basically we went to the old city centre, Medina, and then we caught the bus back, and on the way back on the second bus there's so much traffic and it's already after 9 p.m. Baby girl's tired, even though you can hear her shouting, and we just hit like standstill traffic, and there's an ambulance trying to get through it. It was just an absolute mess. Some people say this is Friday the 13th, I don't believe in that, but yeah, so we looked at the sat nav on our phone and we saw that we were only a 10-minute walk away from the hotel, but it would be another 40 minutes in the bus or to an hour. So we've gone out and now we're walking back to the hotel. A little adventure. So it's dark so you can't see me.
Well, yeah, mad that we saw the other bus.
That means how little they've moved.
Take your shoes off. Take your shoes off.
These my dads make it hurt.
So this is where we are for the afternoon. Kimono. We got sold the dream. Jumped on one of those, like, what is it? Icy Malta tours. And they said to us that what we'd have is, when we got here, really clear waters. Very true. They also said that there'd be beaches that would be friendly for kids. It's all rocky, there's no sand at the moment unfortunately, but it is very beautiful. We're very fortunate also that there's food. So we're fed, we're watered, and now we're about to go in Adiwata. See you next one.
We're going home. Today has been a day. I'll catch up. You know what? Something mad happened yesterday at the beach. Because I didn't record much yesterday. And I'm going to tell you when we get back. But right now we're on the flight home. And I'm tired. Bye.
Say hi.
Who's that? Who is it? Is that Isabella? Oh, we're moving. Let's put your seatbelt on. So, guys, we are back in the UK. We're at Birmingham, just waiting for my dad. Birmingham. Just waiting for my dad to pick me up. And yeah, we're back from Malta. So we're just going to do a little debrief, and we're actually going to do it tomorrow morning, but we've got a bit of time till my dad gets here because we landed early, so we're trying to do one now. Isabella's fast asleep, yay. But you've seen what's happened really. It was just a short 3-night, someone's tired, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. It was a little short 3-night, 4-day trip, and it was like a nice taster to get us into like traveling with the toddler, traveling during COVID. We've got like our longer summer holiday planned for 2 weeks time, but that's just a staycation. So we thought, you know what, we've got a green in this country, why not try it out? And I think we've had a good time. The day was a bit stressful, or like yesterday was quite stressful, because we decided to do like the hop on hop off bus thing, and there just wasn't enough time, and it meant that Isabella had to sit down for a lot of the day, and it just wasn't a good idea. But today wasn't great, but overall had a really good time. Would you agree?
Yeah, it was a day.
It was a day and a half today, but I thought I might just share a few little tips in travelling with a toddler that I've kind of found.
But before we do that,
oh, go on.
Like, if you're talking about today,
So
imagine going all around the south of Malta. Before we left, we spoke to the hotel and was like, what time is the transfer? They looked in the book, was like, oh, they haven't given us the time, but they normally come around
3.5 hours.
3.5 hours before the flight time. So Amanda's like, right, they're going to be there at 6:30.
Gotta get back for 6:30.
Gotta get back for 6:30. Bearing in mind, we wanted to get showered and changed and
lol,
so we could travel fresh. We were on this bus dropping everybody off, and we got back to the hotel 25 past 6. Pulled up and I was like, oh, excuse me, because people went outside. I was like, are you waiting for this transfer? He was like, yeah. I was like, do you know what time it is? And I was like, well, any time between now and 1:15. I got to get our bags. By the time I go get the bags,
it's here.
The transfer's there.
So no shower, no nothing. So yeah, that was just a taster of today.
We have never cut it that fine.
Never, ever.
I'm laid back and I've never cut it that fine.
No, never. But we made it. I was getting so panicked on the bus coming back. But anyway, it's fine. But yeah, something else that happened yesterday though. We're at the beach, and I didn't record anything at the beach because, you know, we had to be in the sea and the sand, and we were all just in it, and we don't have a cameraman, so sorry guys, there's no footage of that, but we had the best time. But I was sat in the sand, like in the like shallow bit of the water, and Isabella's like hugging onto me, so she's like hugging me with her back there and her head like over my shoulder.
Whilst I was getting changed.
Whilst Raf was getting changed. And then I hear her like starting to whinge, she's like, and then I turn around and there's this woman crouched down taking pictures of Isabella. Listen, I almost lost it. I was like, what are you doing? And then she got up and she just ran off.
You should have lost it.
Like, she got up and ran off. I didn't even have time. I was like, what's going on? Tried to settle Isabella, and the woman was gone. She just ran off.
You should have threw Izzy at her.
I was just so annoyed, because the thing is, this used to happen to me quite a lot. So where does it happen? People always want to take pictures of me. So
Bulgaria.
Mexico, pardon?
Mexico, Bulgaria.
Yeah, it's happened in Rome. Remember the Chinese lady on the steps? It's happened in Tunisia. So it's happened quite a few times where I've been stopped and people want to take pictures of me, and it's really annoying and a bit offended. I don't know, I find it just awkward. It's like, why? I don't understand why people want to take pictures of me. It's really odd. I don't know if it's because I'm exotic, whatever, but it's just really strange. But now doing it for my daughter without permission, I almost lost it. But I would have lost it, I just didn't have time because she ran off. But anyway, so that happened yesterday. But yeah, let's give our toddler.
Top tips.
Yeah, toddler travel tips, top ones. First of all,
Toddler travel top tips. Alliteration.
toddler travel. Should you make it a little thing? Anyway, whatever. So, first things first is. Okay, my dad's here now. To be continued. But yeah, where did we get to? Anyway, to be continued.
Routine. So, yeah, back on now. We were saying, what was about to say? We were talking about options. No, we were just about to talk about the top tip toddler trip tip.
Top travel tips with a toddler, or top toddler travel tips. That's it. Top toddler travel tips. We actually started, but Dad came to pick us up, and we are now back home, unpacked nearly. But yeah, so top tips. Go on, have you got any, or should I just get going?
You get going. I'll chime in when I think of any.
Okay, the first thing is book the right location. Make sure you're going to the right place. Now, there's lots of places we want to go to, have all these bucket lists, but long haul flights, not doing it with a toddler. Going somewhere that's like a real city break, where it's lots of walking up and down, lots of public transport, they're just going to be unhappy, and so are you. So picking somewhere where there's lots of water, and yes, it's fine that it's sunny, but make sure there's things that they can do indoors, or making sure that there's things that they can, there's lots of water for them to be playing in, because if it's really sunny and everything's outdoors, you're just going to be panicking a lot of the time that they're getting too much sun exposure, they're going to get tired and upset, and it just makes it an easy holiday for you. We like doing excursions, we like, seeing places, but actually with a toddler, it's not enjoyable for anyone because you can't see as much as you want to see. So pick the right place. Try to not get somewhere that's like, just think, what is your child going to enjoy, and make the holiday for the child, because if they're enjoying themselves, then you're not stressed. You're enjoying yourself too, because watching them enjoy themselves is good as well. And then I guess if there's places that you want to go, the next tip is to make sure that you book an adults only holiday. So we're going to try and do some breaks, just the two of us, so we can still go and see the place we want to see and have the holidays we want to have. But actually, when it's a holiday with a toddler, just make it for them. Make sure they're going to enjoy it, because you'll get to relax as well. So tip number 2, travel pram.
Mm-hmm.
The travel pram was like essential, in it.
Yeah, because it's a bag with wheels in it.
Yeah, basically it's a bag with wheels. There's so much you've got to carry around with you. You've got to carry snacks, like how many drinks for them, just in case, nappies, changes of clothes, just
portable bed.
And it's a portable bed, exactly. We got a travel pram. We've got the Yo-Yo by Baby Zen, and with that you get this bag that you get to put on the back, and it's just great. She got snap in there. And it folds down to what's it called?
Hand luggage size.
Yeah, hand luggage size. So
it fits in the overhead thing.
Yeah, and so literally we got to wheel her right up into the steps of the aeroplane, and then we collapsed it down, and that was sorted. As soon as we got off the aeroplane, we could just put it back on there, and so it's perfect. Tip number 3. Okay, about a routine. Just forget it, innit?
Yeah, forget a routine.
Yeah, just like exactly. We're routine parents, okay? We have a routine at home. She has a bedtime, all that stuff. Nah, on holiday, you get up when you get up. You go to bed when you go to bed. Obviously, don't keep them out all night so they get cranky, especially like our kid goes to bed at 7, so we weren't going to stay out until 10, because that would be not great.
We're routine, or I'm just living.
No, we are routine parents.
I'm living in a great routine, but I'm not a routine person.
No, I didn't say you're a routine person. I'm a routine person, but we're routine parents. We like Isabella's routine. Would you not say that?
100%.
Yeah, so we're parents. Are you not a parent that wants to watch your child on a routine?
Yeah. I mean, if she wants to go to bed at 10, she can't. She has to go to bed at 7. So yeah.
She can stay up till 10 if you want. You just do it with her. That's what I'm saying, we're routine parents. Don't you like the routine?
I live for the routine. Yeah, I live for the routine. I'm the same.
You're not about routine, your personal self, but you like to have your kid on a routine.
But yeah, you're right.
Yeah, exactly. And so, no, just forget it all. She naps when she naps. Don't try and like stay in the room and be like, oh, she's gonna have a nap soon, so let's make sure we don't go anywhere. She might not nap. Who knows what she's gonna do?
That's actually quite funny.
Just get out of the room.
I'm pretty sure I was like, oh, okay, yeah, so we're moving around. Should we do a nap about now?
You kept saying stuff like that. I'm like, and you're like, oh, but I thought maybe she'd have a nap and then we'd leave after she naps. I'm like, Raph, we don't know if she's gonna nap. We don't know if she's gonna fight us to nap. And we don't know how long she's gonna nap for, so it's just gonna be us sitting here. Whereas we left, and the amount of times we were wheeling around and she'd just fall asleep. And then we'd be like, okay, let's eat lunch now, since she's sleeping. Then she'd wake up hungry. Yeah. Like, it was all good. And okay, next tips about food. Make sure that you bring snacks with you, because like you don't know what you're gonna get when you're out there. You don't know if they're gonna like it. And so Ella's Kitchen, Kiddylicious, all that stuff. We had a whole bag full of it, and then we got to hotel. There's like a drawer full of snacks for her. And make sure that you bring different water bottles with you, or like drinks bottles, so you can fill them up anywhere you go. And what was really good, a tip that one of my friends gave, was to get like Ziploc bags, you know, food bags and little Tupperware, so that when we're at breakfast, because she never wanted to eat breakfast at breakfast time.
She don't eat breakfast here at breakfast time.
She just never wanted to. Like, there was the one meal that we had like with the hotel, and she never wanted to eat. And so just take stuff from breakfast that you think she'll like.
I've got 2 tips.
Oh yeah, go on.
I'm just gonna cram them in.
Yeah.
Last I can remember. First one is, again, because you're talking about pick a destination that's suitable for the kid. Don't worry about fine dining and all that. Just look at the menu. If they've got spaghetti, if they've got pizza, if they've got chips, eat there. It's just a lot easier.
Yeah.
The other thing is...
because she'll just scream in the... oh my gosh, she just kept screaming. When we're in restaurants, she would just want to scream. So, like, who cares about the fancy places where everyone's going to be pissed that your child is screaming? Yeah. Just go where there's a kid's menu.
The other thing that we're definitely going to do next time, weight dependent, try and pack a few big bottles of water, like 2 litre bottles of water. Because we found that the water in certain European countries, it's just dead. It's not refreshing. It just tastes bitter. Hot, cold, whatever the temperature, the water just tastes nasty.
But babe, that isn't even a toddler tip.
It is though, because Izzy wasn't drinking the water either.
Oh yeah, so Izzy, that's true. Izzy hated the water. It was so bitter because we hated it, and she wouldn't drink it. So she was drinking juice all the time and milk. Watered down juice and everything, but she just wouldn't drink the water because it was actually disgusting. And when we got to the airport on the way back, we bought some Evian and she drank it. So yeah, bring some of your own water if you can.
Perhaps we have a bougie baby, I don't know, but she had bougie parents. So.
That's her nickname, isn't it? Oh, bring your own like beach toys and stuff like that. Don't buy it out there. Most of them are inflatables, they collapse down, so just travel with that. Next one is about the iPad. We don't like Isabella watching loads and loads of TV. She doesn't actually use the iPad usually. Like, we never give her an iPad really, apart from when we've done like a road trip. But she doesn't have like an iPad at home. Yeah. She doesn't really use that. But on holiday, forget about the screen time rules, because when you're doing like transport and transfers, whatever, aeroplane, it's just a lot to expect them to like sit down and be quiet without something to distract them. When she colours, she eats the crayons, like that wasn't going to distract her. She gets bored of books, but the screens, you know, they actually work. And props to the parents that didn't have screens. So like my parents, well done for doing all the things and keeping us occupied without them.
They had licks though.
Yeah, we don't do that. But yeah, so screen time, just forget about screen time rules, just don't worry about it. She used it on the plane, on the bus, on the boat a little bit. We went on a boat ride and she used it a little bit then. Not really though. No. But the boats are like entertaining in it. And also when we're out at dinner, like I said, sometimes she would just scream. Not angrily, not upset, just like pure excitement, I don't know, but she would like scream at the top of her lungs. And so sometimes just getting the iPad out, or if we were like eating a bit later than usual and she was tired, just getting the iPad out meant that we could, and that the diners around us could have a quieter meal, and she wasn't going to get so upset. So yes, screen time is good. And also, if you can, obviously it's all budget dependent, but the thing about the kind of room that you're getting, if you can get a suite so there's like more space, then perfect. If you're going to only get a simple hotel room with a cot in there's not as much space. We got a suite and she like loved running with my dad, didn't she?
Oh, was that a suite?
Yeah, because it had the sofa area.
No, I know it was big, but I just kind of.
Oh no, so that's a suite. So
I
yes.
thought it was like to be honest, I thought it was like a standard hotel room.
No, so the thing about the sofa area, that's not usually there.
So what are you supposed to do in the room?
Sleep and sit on the bed. And no, they usually have a chair in there, but not like a whole. We had like a whole sofa and everything.
Mad thing, 'cause I wasn't even like overwhelmed by the space. I just thought that was standard.
No, because we always get suites. Usually, usually when we go places, we get suites.
Sorry.
But yeah, sorry. So just try and get a nice big room. Ideally, our hotel didn't do these rooms, but we would have got one where it's a suite where there's a separate living area and a separate bedroom. That would have been perfect. But just getting space so that when you are in the room, they can just run around. But yeah, that's all the tips. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Yeah, first experience travelling with a toddler. I actually really enjoyed it. The last day wasn't as planned, and that's where some of these tips came from. Make sure you're doing child-friendly activities, not lots of like sitting on places and walking around. That's not very toddler-friendly. But yeah, we had a great time. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Izzy loved it.
Yeah, Izzy had a great time. And it wasn't bad. I don't think it was that bad travelling with a toddler.
No.
I think
No, it was cool too.
Yeah. The times when it was stressful was just when we were doing things that weren't toddler friendly. Do you know what I mean?
Getting from A to B.
Yeah, getting from A to B, but otherwise she's all good. But yeah, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully COVID lets us do some more travelling and you'll see some more travel vlogs from us as well. But yeah, see you.
Peace.